Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about exception handling in REST APIs. Okay. First, we will start with what is exception. Exception is unexpected and unwanted event occurring in the application. When exception occurred, our program will terminate abnormally. To achieve graceful termination of the program, we need to handle the exception. Okay. In the Java, we have some keywords to handle the exceptions. So I will write it here. Those are first try. Okay, it is used to handle the risky code. In this try block contain the risky code. Next, catch block. Catch block contain handle the exception. Okay, handle the exception. I was stating. Okay, handle the exception. Next, throw and throws finally. Finally keyword is used for cleanup activities. Okay, execute cleanup activities. Like closing files and closing connections, database connections. Okay, we will use in the finally block. Next, we have two keywords: throw and throws. Throw and throws. Throw is used to rethrow the exception. Okay, rethrow the exception. When it comes to throws is used to ignore the exception. Okay, ignore the exception. And throw is used to actually throw an exception inside the method. By using throw, we'll throw inside the method. When it comes to throws we will use it in the method signature to declare the possible exceptions. Declare in the method signature to declare possible exceptions. Okay. For example, I will give example while read throws IO exception. Okay. In throw example is inside the method. Okay, like we will use throw new IO exception. So message we will write it here. Okay, error message. So by using these keywords, we will handle the exception in Java. Okay, in the Spring REST APIs, we will handle the exceptions by using annotations, REST control advice, and exception handler. Okay, already we was developed Spring Boot application, CRUD operations, right? In that application only we will implement our exception handling. Okay, I'm opening my Spring Tool suite. Okay, we have our service method. So sorry, service class, controller method. When we get the exceptions in REST API, we should convey that exception to the client application in JSON format. Okay. To convey this, we will give the some exception info in the JSON format. So that I will create one Pojo class with the name exception info. I will create one package com.navin.exception. I will use class name exception info. I will write private string message private string code. Okay. To avoid the getters and setters, I will add number connotation data. Okay. I was saved. Next, I will go into controller. I will add one exception, that is predefined exception, not customized exception. It is a local exception. So that I will create one method, public string do welcome. I will add a string s equal to hello world. Okay. I will create one arithmetic exception. I will keep it in the try catch block. The shortcut for try catch block Alt Shift Z. It will pop up. Okay. We can add arithmetic exception at here. Okay. Now I will use throw keyword. Throw new arithmetic exception. Okay, here I will write e dot get message. Here I will return yes. Okay. So we discussed we will use two annotation. One is rest control advice and exception handler. So we are declaring inside the controller. So we no need to use the control advice or rest controller advice. We will use directly exception handler. Exception handler. I will use value equal to arithmetic exception dot class. Okay. Here I will use public response entity. We was created exception info class. And the method name I will give handle arithmetic exception. Here I am passing argument as a arithmetic exception ex. Okay. I will create exception info object and I will set the values exception info exception error info equal to exception info. Okay. Error info. I am setting the values error info dot set message. Okay. What message? Whatever we are getting from the error info dot set code. So code I am giving 500. Okay. I am return new response entity of exception info, error info, HTTP status dot internal server error. Okay. Okay. So now we created, we will see, we will get this message and okay. We was created this message. I will annotate with the get mapping, and I will do the path as a welcome. Okay. Whenever we hit the welcome get mapping method, we will get arithmetic exception with the error code 500 divided by 0. Okay. We will run and we will see. This is the local exception because we are implementing this exception inside the controller class. This is applicable only the methods which are available in the product controller. Okay, outside of the controller we can't able to declare. Okay, now I am clicking run as Spring Boot application. Our server is started on the port number 9090. Now I will open my server, my browser. I will use, we implemented Swagger, right? From the Swagger, we will declare. We will hit our get welcome API. Okay. Try it out. Execute. So we got error response status is 500 divided by 0 and code we are given 500. Okay. We want, we can get the welcome API from browser also directly. We got message and code to the in the JSON format. Okay, whoever it will, they will get this one as a response. Okay, this is about local exception handling. Now we will see global exception. I am stopping my server. To implement global exception handle, we will create a global exception handler. I will create one class with the name global exception handler. Finish. To make it global exception handler, I will annotate it with the REST controller advice. Okay, and we will use whatever we method created inside the controller class. We will remove from here and we will paste in the global exception handler. Okay. So by replacing that in the global exception handler is enough and annotating with the REST controller advice and exception handler. So it will work. Now again, I will relaunch my application. You'll see. Our application is started. Port number 9090. We will go to browser and we will see now. See, we are getting same divided by 0, code 500. In Swagger also, we will refresh it. It is loading. See, welcome, try it out, execute. See, we got same error, right? These are for predefined exceptions. If you want custom exception, we will go to create custom exception class and extending with the runtime exception. Okay. Now we will create user defined exception. Okay. I will create one product not found exception. We are using in our service class, we are using runtime exception. I will make it as product not found exception. Okay. I am stopping our server. I will create new class product not found exception. Extends runtime exception. Okay. Finish. Extends runtime exception. I will create string message in the constructor. Super class message. Okay. Now in the global exception handler, I will handle it as @exception handler value equal to product not found exception. First we will add method public response entity of exception info handle product not found exception. Here I will pass product not found exception. Example here class. Okay. Here again we will create the exception error info. Okay, Control C. I am using the use new response entity internal server error. Okay. Now we will see. I was added here, right? Now we will go to our service class. Here we will replace this with product not found exception. Okay. New product not found exception. Inside here, I will write cannot product not found. Product with ID. I will add it as ID. This I'm using ID. Not found. Okay. I save this one. Now we will run the our application and we will see. Run as Spring Boot app. Okay, while running, we will go to database. We will see we have total 11 rows in our table. Okay, I will fetch it with 12 product ID 12. We will see whether what we will get, whether we define exception we will get or not. We will see. Okay. Our application is running. We will go to. I will go to our Swagger only. Here, I was implemented in get product by ID. Get method get product by ID. Here, I will pass write out. I am passing 12. Now we will see what we will get. See, we are getting product with ID 12 not found and error code is 500. We can change the error codes whichever we required in our project. According to our requirement, we can change the messages, error messages and error codes. Okay, I need to give the gap at here. I forgot to give. You can give in your code. Okay. So we will give required message and code. So we was implemented this. This is a user defined exception in our global exception in there. So we will use this exception in all our classes, like in global exception. In service class or in controller, everywhere we can able to use. Okay. I will show you one more exception. That is bad request exception. I will show you one more. I will create. Same I will copy. I will create one exception. Class new. Bad request exception dot. Bad request exception extends runtime exception. Okay, here we will pass string message, and here super that message super message. Okay. Now here we will make it as BadRequestException. Same exception we will give it here. Okay. Where we will use this exception in the our service class. While deleting also, we can able to give product not found exception with the given ID. If the ID is not correct, we can able to give product not found exception. When it comes to bad request exception, if product price is null, we will give in the save product. Now we will use in the product controller. Product controller we are using. Okay. Product service. I will stopping my server. Our save product is here. Here I will use if product dot get name get product name equal to double equal operator I am giving null, and the product dot get name is blank. Again, keep it in separate brackets, and product dot get product name dot is blank. Okay. If it is name is null or blank, we will throw new bad request exception. I will give messages product name cannot be empty. Okay, I was thrown declaration with bad request exception. Okay, and one more we will give if product price is less than 0 or equal to null. Okay, product price get product price not equal to null and product price less than 0. We throw this exception. Okay, here I will write product price must be positive. Okay, I was added two bad request exceptions. If we need, we can add more places also. Okay, I will rerun our application. We are showing error with product controller. Yeah. Okay, here also it will accept through declaration. Whichever exception we are using in the service, in the control also we have to provide. Okay. For save method, we must given. Okay, I am saving. Now I will run our application. Run as Spring Boot app. Application is running on the port number 9090. Now we will go to Swagger. We will refresh. We are added in the Postman apply. So I will open the save product. Okay. Try it out. Product ID we no need to do. I am giving product name is empty and the product price is 0. Product category auto and is available and giving it as yes. Okay, we try to execute initially. So now we are whatever we are given, it is saving. So it is not working. We will see what is the issue. Sorry, it was erased. They will give blank and will check again. This inserting in our DB, we will debug and we will see what is the causing error. Okay, I keeping breakpoint at here and one more breakpoint at controller. And yes, Spring Boot app. So our application is running. Now I will execute our save product. Okay, we'll try by passing empty. I will try without passing product name. Then execute. If we are getting null pointer exception, I will give that one. We'll go to browser. Save product, try it out. Product ID I am not giving. String I am giving empty and I am giving product file is 0. I will hit. Actually, I am not running in the debug mode. I will run it in debug mode. Sorry, right click, debug as Spring Boot app. Now we will see the error causing. Okay, server is up. Press our Swagger. Try it out. Product ID is no need. I'm giving empty product name and product price. I'm giving 0. I give -1. Execute. We are came into controller function F5 to inside the service class function F6. See, we are throwing the that requested exception at here. Product to price must be positive. Function F6. I am ending the debug F8. Now we will go to our Swagger. We will see the exception. we are getting error bad request with status code 400. Okay. But yeah. Instead of blank, I will give is empty, and we will see. I will relaunch our application. We will see from the Postman. Our application is running. Okay, I am doing empty. Electronics product is available and value is minus 10. Okay. I have waited. It can control F6. It is throwing product price is less than 0. Okay. F8. I'm executing. We will see the response. Response we are getting bad request, but we are not expecting this one. We will fix it. To fix it, we will go. We will see. We go to top and start our Excel. I will give it as is blank only. Is blank. Okay, it is null and blank. Okay, or else I will give R method. If anyone R operator, anyone, it will execute. Okay, I will relaunch our application as a. Just I will run the normal only, not in debug mode. We'll see now whether we will get that or not. Okay, application is running. Okay, see, we got product name cannot be empty, code 400. Okay. So we are at a time we are getting only one exception because first it is catching. So throwing it from here only, we are not getting inside at here. If we want to get all at a time, means we need to create one more list operation, list of valid exceptions. There we can add all our exceptions and we will get all the error message at one time. Okay. So our global user defined global exception is working as expected. What is the mistake we did means to implement bad request exception, I was imported from some other predefined exception. I was changing it to com.now.exception. So this also working. And I will let you know one thing about we are using product bad request exception here, and if we need, we have to use some more places also. Here also we have to use if product price is less than 0 and the product name is empty. So we have to implement these exceptions in all the places. So instead of implementing in all the places separately, we have to create one AOP class, aspect oriented programming. So that way I will let you know in the next upcoming videos. It will act as a single class. It will handle all our requests and it will throw from one place only instead of we are writing for every class separately. Okay. In the next class we will see about exceptions. Sorry, aspect oriented programming. Okay. And that's it, friends. If you find this is helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Spring Boot tutorials. Okay. Thank you, friends. Bye.